Good morning. Hope everybody is doing well on this Monday. This is Memorial Day here in the States. This is a day that we honor those who didn't come home. So it's a pretty sober day. And is something that we in the States and the US reflect on. Everybody's having a good day. Welcome to everybody who's here. I see, let me get over to the comments here.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for.
There's Siri. Siri's talking to me here. All right, let me go back. So we have Diane Phoenix here. Thanks, Diane. And we have Paula from Van Vita Travels here also. Scott Jacobs in appreciation. Hey, Scott, thanks for being here. And my sister, Tanya. Good morning, sister. Love you. Thank you for being here. Linda Barker just arrived. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Well, that background looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Let me see if I can get rid of that. So my subject today is, of course, Memorial Day, but I also wanted to share with you some of the photos that we take with our game camera. We have a watering hole here on the property, and I have a game camera set up down there. And we take photos with it, of course, and it's interesting to see who stops by. And let me show you a little clip here of what we've got. I see there's about a little bit of a delay between StreamYard and before it arrives on YouTube. So here are some photos that I took. I just put together with the game camera, but you can see our water container out there. These are javelina, and we get all kinds of birds and even cows that stop by. There's a bobcat, raven. There's a close-up of a guy who's kind of curious what the camera was doing there. We even get some cows that come through and pick up water. This is open range out here, so we get cattle cruising through, even mamas with their babies. All right, let's see who else is here. Oh, CRVU is here. Hi, Tim. How are you doing? CRVU has a great YouTube channel. They do a lot of cooking videos. Yeah, Diane Siri does that to me once in a while. Even when I'm watching TV or watching someone else's video, she'll pop up there and say, I didn't quite get that. So Scott is here. He's with Roy and Becky's Travels. And I think you guys are an hour off today on your live stream. I think I saw it was 11 o'clock Arizona time. Go-Go's Tea update is here. Thank you for coming. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Like I was saying, Tim from CR View and his daughter and wife Gracie do videos on different recipes that they make in their RV. They're up in Gunnison National Forest up there, work camping for the summer. And they do some pretty funny and delicious videos on things they make. Angie Hayes here. Hi, Angie. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. Well, I'm happy we have so many people here. I know it's a holiday here in the U.S., and I suspect that Paula's probably working, but she's a great lady, has Van Vita Travels as her channel, and she finished up a trip down here to Arizona, and we got a chance to meet her and had a great time with her. So is anybody doing anything fun today? We're just kind of hanging out. Yep, Paula says she's at work. We're just kind of hanging out, taking it easy today. Like I said, Memorial Day, I think some people get Memorial Day confused with Veterans Day. I'm a veteran. I was in for 20 years. And people, wish me and thank me for my service, and I always appreciate that. But one thing that we have to remember is that Memorial Day is for those that didn't come home. And there were quite a few of them. I was doing some research this morning looking at the number of fatalities in all the wars that the United States have been involved in. And I didn't realize it at the time, but the American Civil War is actually the highest number of fatalities. I have a little graph here. See if I can share it. Share screen. I'm going to share a Chrome tab and this one right here. And I'll wait for it to come up on YouTube. But I learned a lot. I've been a veteran, was a veteran for 20 years and retired from the military in 1996. And I didn't know a lot of this stuff. But you can see the American Civil War, it's the most fatalities at 620,000. We had World War II, 1939 to 45, 405,000. World War I, 116,000. Vietnam War, which we hear a lot about, 58,000. Korean War, which my dad supported when he was in the Air Force, 36,000. That was 1950 to 53. Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783, 25,000. And then you go on down, and the one down here, the Gulf War, which is one that I was involved with in 90 and 91, we lost 258 military folks. So these are the folks that we're remembering today on Memorial Day here in the U.S. So keep all those families in your prayers. And we always hang our flag on Memorial Day and say a little prayer for all those that we lost. So let's go on to wildfire maps. That's a big deal here in Arizona. No thanks, I want the free version. So we're still in a condition red situation here in the Southwest. And looking at the wildfires we have, looks like we have three of them, three major wildfires here in the state of Arizona. Oh, there's Roy and Becky. Thank you for coming in. Kenneth Oakes, Ford Man, is here. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kenneth. So GoGo says they baked some bread yesterday. All right, I'm going to click. I guess I can't move tabs. Go back to StreamYard here. Okay, you're on the phone. Yep, 1,200,000 gave all, that's for sure. There's Kenneth Oates. He does a lot of taste testing on his channel. People send him all kinds of interesting food. Ron Darrell's here. Ron, hope your knee is feeling a little better. You got to step around those holes when you can see them, buddy. Ron stepped in a hole and tore his knee up, and hopefully you're icing it down. There's Cruising Scene. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. So Tim said it snowed up here on the mountain again last night. Going to chill at campfire and grill up some bacon cheeseburgers on the Blackstone this afternoon. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Not so sure I like the snow, but the hamburgers sure sound good. There's Amy. Hello, Amy. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate everyone taking time out of their day. Tim says the snow is quickly melting. That's good. It's beautiful up there. If you guys get a chance, check out CR View. They're on Instagram, and they post some beautiful photos up in the mountains up there. Okay, so let's see what the weather's going to be like today. Hey Siri, what's the weather here?
It's currently clear and 81 degrees. Temperatures are heading down from 82 degrees to 64 degrees tonight.
Okay, what she didn't tell us was that the high was 93. Only 93 today. That's pretty cool for what we've had recently. We've been around the 100-degree mark, so it's a nice, cool day today. So I'm going to go back and see if I can share this screen again. I'm going to go back and pick up the wildfire map here. And I got a little smarter this time. I've got my iPad here off to the side watching to make sure everything shows up when I click on it. So I'm waiting for it to show up. There it is. So it looks like we have unknown acres. That must be a new one. 5.4 miles southeast of Flagstaff. Here's another one here. 9,402 northwest of Phoenix. Called the Crooks Fire. It's been burning since April 18th. I notice on here they also report illegal campfires. There's an illegal campfire there. There are some smaller fires, it looks like. Okay, illegal campfire. So anyone who's out camping this holiday weekend, please be careful. Let's see what we have over here in New Mexico. A lot of wildfires over here. Black fire, 235,000 acres. Wow. Human cause. There you go. They're also in red flag conditions, which means no fires allowed. %, contained, 756 personnel. So my sister Tanya says high is going to be 90 today where she's at. She's up in northeastern Iowa. Here's another one. Cook's Peak Fire, 59,000 acres. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 major wildfires in New Mexico, and I think we have three to four here in Arizona. So we're looking forward to the monsoon showing up. I think according to projections, we're supposed to have a normal monsoon. All right, let's go back to the chat, see how else we have here. So Roy and Becky said we had a 100-acre wildfire start up about 2 miles from us the other day. They got it out in no time at all. That's good. That would be no fun having to evacuate from a wildfire and then trying to figure out what direction to go. Down here at the airport, which is a few miles kind of southeast of us, they have 2 small airplanes set up to battle wildfires. And I think that's what they try to do is they try to get them, knock them down as soon as they show up so they don't spread. Yeah, I think they watch that pretty closely. So Scott Jacobs in Appreciation has an interesting channel too. He and Roy sent a remote control car into an old mine and recorded video, and it came out really interesting. Something I would enjoy doing. They put a camera on it and lighting on it, and then they tied a piece of rope or something to it, so if it got stuck, they could drag it out. A really cool couple of videos. So if you get a chance, go to Scott's channel and check out those videos. They're pretty fun. Okay, Cook's Peak is controlled. That's good. When I was at the co-op, we were briefed in on different fires, especially ones that would affect power lines in our area. And we had the Aspen fire many years ago. And so I went to a number of briefings. The Forest Service assembles a group of people. They set up a headquarters and they brief anyone who's interested in coming in on their efforts, including what direction the fire is going and containment, how many people they have fighting it, and the whole bit. And I grew a newfound appreciation for their efforts. You know, you think they're up there just throwing water on a fire. Well, they're hiking all over those mountains. They're cutting in fire lines. They're making drops with aircraft. They saved one of our facilities up here on Mount Lemmon during the Aspen fire by laying down some fire retardant right along a fire cut they did there, and they saved a $1 million facility up there on Mount Lemmon. So we were really happy about that. Scott says, thanks, Steve. It was a great day with a great friend. Yeah, Scott and Roy traveled together along as they're full timers, and they move around the country and have a really interesting life and document their way along. Can't wait to go back there and go deeper in that mine. Yeah, that would be cool. Roy, we have one up here on Ragged Top. Next time you guys come out, you have that remote control car perfected, and we'll go up there and check that out. So there's a big meetup up there in Oregon coming up. Everybody's talking about. Yeah, next time you come by, Tim, we'll take a run up there. It's pretty rough getting back there, but we can take the Jeep. Life goals, Ragged Top has been added to the list. Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys would enjoy that. You got to do a little hiking to get up there. You have to park at a gate and then hike probably maybe a quarter mile up the hill. It's on the opposite side of Ragged Top from, the side that we're looking at would be on the west slope. And if you look at my intro video, it actually shows the welded gate that they have on the front of that. Scott's looking at a remote control track vehicle with an arm. Yeah, that would be especially a track vehicle would be cool. You could pretty well climb over anything with that thing. All right. Tim, sounds like a plan. Yeah, we enjoy CRView. They came out here and They actually had their first, one of their first boondocking stops out here, and we enjoyed hanging out with them while they were here. Yeah, adding a movable camera would be great, especially if you can look around. I think you guys had a bunch of quartz that veins in that mine that you were looking at with the camera. And is it true that where there's quartz, there's usually silver and sometimes gold? Always makes me wonder, with new technology that we have now, if you couldn't go back in those mines and bring out, some minerals and maybe make a little money. But I know they're all claims. I'm not sure how you find out if it's an active claim or, if somebody could buy it or whatever, but it would be interesting to see if that could be done. There's a lot of abandoned mines around here in Arizona. Yeah, Scott says quartz is an indicator for minerals. In some of the old movies that I watch, old shows that I watch, they look at the quartz veins, and evidently that gives them an indication that there's something there. That's what we've been told. Plus, we picked up some gold off the ground there. So, Roy, if you find gold, is it worth anything, or do you have to take it somewhere to get it processed before it's worth anything? How does that work now? Oh, back to CR Views comment. Nancy and Bill, Thin Blue Lane RV Life, came to see us and stay at our campground this weekend, so the snow was a bit of icing on the cake for their visit. That's nice. Not sure, huh? The gold was in rocks laying out into the open. Oh, that's interesting. Tim says, Gracie said to say hi to Yomi for her. All right, will do. While I'm live streaming, she's out running around tending to her garden, watering her trees. Before the monsoon rain comes, we usually haul water from a standpipe. Marana Water has a standpipe where you can fill up containers, and our well doesn't keep up with our property and our neighbor's property. So we haul water to kind of ease the load on the well and water all our trees and our bushes and flowers and things that we enjoy tending to. So that's what she's out there doing. So anybody doing anything else fun? Tim, I love the video you did recently cooking I'm the Dad. Yeah, he always says I'm the dad, and Gracie is in there and their daughter. Tim, how's that RV Gratitude doing up there? No, they don't restrict watering out here because we have our own well. And I joke with people that we get our water out of a hole in the ground out in the backyard, and that's basically what it is. You have a well drilled, and it's a hole in the ground, and our well is about 400 feet deep. They actually drilled it to 600 feet. There wasn't any water below 400 feet. So they cased it, they put the casing in down to 400, and then, of course, put the pump in and all the piping and wiring that goes with it. And it does fine for most of the year, but when we get into May and June, unless we have good spring rains, it starts sucking air. So the water level goes down. I've got safety equipment on there that if the water level goes too low, it shuts the pump off. And we can tell our water tank stops filling and starts getting lower. And so we have to take it easy on the water. That's why we haul water in these totes that we have until the rains come. Once we need a couple inches of rain in the monsoons, then we're generally okay until the next May. All right, so Diane's boiling some eggs. It's good. We eat a lot of boiled eggs for breakfast. Hard Luck Survival is here. Thanks very much for stopping in. I think you're also an Arizona resident. And did you say before you were in northern Arizona? Maybe you can tell us. She couldn't even wash her car, yeah. Yeah, some places, and I guess California is hurting for water right now too. Yeah, right. So Tim has a 1987.
I didn't get that. Could you try
There she
again?
is again. Tim has a 1987 Class C that actually was at my daughter's house that he purchased from her, and we got it running, and he drove it up there to Colorado, and it's got a good drivetrain in it. It's got the 400 cubic inch engine in it, and he's going to do some restoration work on it and make it livable again. Oh, thanks, Hard Luck Survival. Appreciate you being here. Anne's here too. I'm just getting ready to leave to go into town. I'll have to watch later. Thanks, Anne. Anne just got her channel going. I think she just hit 100 subscribers. So she does Sunday drives, and I just watched one of her videos and subscribed to her channel. She's really good at, she has a running conversation. She films her drive, and interesting conversation as you're going down the road. It keeps you engaged, and it works pretty well. So good luck to you, Anne. Drive safely. Let's see. Hard Luck says Northern, yes. Flagstaff, nice here. Just another bleak Arizona. Yeah, Flagstaff is a nice place to be right now because it's much cooler down here. So Tim says, City of Gunnison, they have irrigation canals that they turn on through the residential areas only on days they're allowed to water. Oh, that's interesting. So it makes me wonder, Tim, if you can draw water out of that canal, if you live there, or is that for farming? There's Traveling Merton and Sue. Thanks for being here. Watch one of their videos yesterday. They're getting into traveling with an RV, and they rented an RV and went through figuring out how to hook everything up, and including the sewer hose. That was kind of funny, but they got through it and learned from their experience, just like we all do. I went through some of the same stuff. We're above 6,000 feet, though. Yeah, that's good. You're up in the cool area. Okay, Wagon Wheel, New Mexico, 66 here. That's where Roy and Becky are, and Scott Jacobs is with them. They travel together. They're slowly making their way back to Indiana, and then they'll be looping back this way. Hopefully not too much longer after it cools off. Okay, so it's for residential watering lawns and plants. Farmers have their own access to the streams and natural water resources than homeowners. Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. If you can draw water to keep your stuff alive. Boy, I wish we had that here. Roy and Becky's at 6,700 feet. Yeah, that's why it's 66 degrees. Yeah, gross, but definitely funny. Nice to be here with you. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, thanks, Martin and Sue, for stopping in. It was a funny video, and you handled it very well, and appreciate you sharing your experience with folks, because everybody who is getting into RVing, whether it's full-time or part-time, can sure learn not to pull that handle until you're absolutely ready. So if anybody wants to see their video, Traveling Merton and Sue put a video up on their channel on hooking up the sewer line, and well, you have to go watch it to see. Yeah, we're not doing much traveling. My sister is in the chat too, and normally we're up there helping her and Monty find mushrooms in the month of May. And with the price of fuel right now, we're cutting back on our traveling and staying close to home. And our dogs are getting kind of feeble, so we don't want to bounce them down the road. So we're just going to stick locally here in the state of Arizona, I think, for this summer, hoping that fuel prices go down a little bit. So eggs are done, have to run. Thanks, Diane, for stopping in. Really appreciate it. So yeah, if you see people in here that you haven't watched their videos, check them out. That's why we're all here, to support each other. And one thing that I've learned over the last couple of years, I've had my channel, and I've developed this and learned this over, especially the last year, I think, is you're talking about mutual support. So if somebody comes in and watches one of your videos, what I do is I actually write down the channels that watch my videos, and I try to reciprocate by going back and watching their videos. And in turn, people will come back later on and watch another video. And so by doing that, you establish a relationship with fellow YouTubers, a support system. Now, I have people that I follow, of course, Chrome up in Canada. I watch most of his videos, but he's got 250,000 subscribers. He doesn't even know whether I'm there or whether I commented or not. But for us small channels that are growing, it's important, I think, to acknowledge the people that come in and watch your videos, not just by commenting and thanking them for their comment, but going to their channel if they have one in watching one of their videos. And I found that that has helped me to grow. I think I'm up to about 1,200 subscribers now, and still growing. And I think that helps continue growth. So my sister Tanya says mushroom season was a bust this year. So up there in northeastern Iowa, her husband Monty has agreements with some farmers in the area where he goes and he hunts his morel mushrooms, which are delicious, highly sought after, but they have to have just the right amount of rain and the right conditions for them to grow. And so some years are better than others, and I guess this year, she says, was a bust. Keep in mind that TV watchers can't comment. So hard luck. I'm actually born and raised in Tucson, on the east side of Tucson. My sister's up in northeastern Iowa and has been up there for decades, raised her kids up there in farming communities, and she lives in a small town there. Her house was built in 1860s. It was actually the mayor of the town, and really cool old house. And she raised all her kids there and still lives there today. Kids are up and out, and they're bringing grandkids home. And we just love that neat old house. Okay, so Merton and Sue plan on going to Quartzsite in January as long as the gas prices don't keep going up. We agree. We watch, chat, and always subscribe, willing to help everyone. Appreciate that. Yeah, Quartzsite is a place we always go up there in January. It's about 250 miles north of us, so it's not too long of a trip. And that's where we met a lot of our YouTube friends up there in La Posa South. And just kind of stumbled onto them one time, didn't even realize there was a meetup, and met a lot of folks up there. Had a great time. So that really kind of solidified me into jumping into my channel and making some content. Okay, the ground is just hitting the right ground temperature for morels in Minnesota, southern region. Okay. Yeah, my sister Tanya is in far northeast Iowa, Nashua. A lot of cornfields up there, and boy, they know how to grow corn for sure. Okay, so mushroom season in northern Indiana also. It was great in northern Indiana this year. We heard record numbers in our secret spot and we missed it. Yeah, I understand. And Monty tells us that, you know, they protect their secret spots, and that is something that can get you in trouble if you're out wandering around and you're walking on somebody else's secret spot. Yep, Nashua. Nashua is a really neat old town. They're on the Cedar River there. They have a small lake, and when we go up there, we enjoy pulling the RV on, and they actually have a campground right on the lake there. And to back up to the edge of the lake, you know, they have they have water and electric, and then one dump station up there, and it's just beautiful up there. We really enjoy it. We missed it. Oki and I were saying, you know, it feels kind of weird. The month of May, we're usually traveling, and here we are at home. So Amy says Missouri is a good place for those mushrooms too. Okay. I didn't realize they were found that in that wide of an area. Okay, Tim says, looked outside and it's snowing again. Yikes. Yeah, I need to protect those secret spots. Sometimes they do get territorial, yeah. Okay, Rob, retired vet. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Just subbed you. Thanks, Rob. I assume that you are a retired veteran. Looks like, according to your name there. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. I am also a retired veteran, spent 21 years, 4 months, and 7 days in the Air Force. And a kitchen hubby, Rob, retired vet, will keep us both listening. Okay, cool. So Hard Luck Survival and retired, Rob vet retired, must be living in the same house. Because they love each other. Well, thanks for you guys for being here. See, our view is up in the mountains, up in Gunnison National Forest. Is that right, Tim? Okay, 26 years in the Marine Corps. Awesome. Thanks for your service, brother. Appreciate you being here. Okay, we got a love fest going on here. Love you, darling Rob. Traveling Merton and Sue, meeting everyone in Quartzsite is what we're looking forward to. I think it's 2,400 miles for us. Yeah, that's you guys are up in New Hampshire, right? I think that's what I learned on your video. We actually lived in New Hampshire in 1990 and 1991. We lived in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Boy, what a beautiful place. We were at the air base there just before they closed it down. And one of my jobs as NCOIC of conventional maintenance was to shut down the munitions side of the bomb dump, the munitions storage area, and ship out all our ammo to other bases around the area. Interesting job. Yeah, Gunnison National Forest, a little over 9,000 feet elevation. So that's why you got snow up there. And they just opened up, I think, recently. It started opening. Tim and Gracie and Crystal actually work at a number of those campgrounds up there. They take care of them, do maintenance on them, repairs, and they just opened up the campgrounds up there. So we're going to have to make a trip up there one of these days, Tim. Would love to see that. Okay, the Love Fest is still going. I'm a rancher and outside. Okay. So where are you guys at, Rob? We're in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, northwest of Tucson, south of Phoenix. We actually have 5 acres inside the monument. Monument's 129,000 acres, and we really love it out here. We bought the land raw and had a house built, and every tree and every bush that we planted out here has a purpose, mostly shade or screening, from the road. Don't know anything about mushrooms, but we walk a lot in the woods. Yeah, a lot of woods up there in New Hampshire. Oh, Massachusetts. Okay. You're in Massachusetts, which is just south. Yeah, we would love to come up there. Let's see, Tim, if Oki and I went up there, could you get us like a primo spot to camp since you know us and we're friends of yours? Just thinking. Oh, Heber. So Heber, Arizona, Rob? Is that where you're at? Okay, originally from Waterville, New Mexico. Or no, Minnesota. Waterville, Minnesota. Okay. All right, Tim, thanks. I'm sure we could hook you up. Since you're running the place, I would think so. Okay, Heber. That's good. So not too far from us, north of us. Tim just might put you to work. Yeah, Tim, how much does a helper get paid up there? Maybe I could help spot your truck as you're backing up to empty cisterns and honey boxes and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. That'd be fun to see the area. Six hours away from where Scott and Roy and Becky are. Yeah, pretty much straight north from where you guys are, huh? I'm getting itchy feet. I ran the generator in the RV. I try to exercise it every month so it keeps the carburetor cleaned out. Started the engine. I've got it underneath an awning to protect it from the sun. And boy, I'm getting itchy feet to go somewhere. So we might head up to the mountains, maybe up around Show Low. But there's a lot of fires and fire restrictions. I think we might consider waiting until after the monsoon rain comes before we head up there. Because there's no fun camping unless you can have a campfire. Okay, Van Life Biker stopped in. How you doing? He's working on a van. Interesting channel. He does a lot of his own fabricating. In some cases, uses material that he can get his hands on. Does his own welding. Interesting channel, and he's got a pretty self-sufficient van there, really well built. And if you want to learn something, that's a good place to go check out his channel. All right. Looks like Tim's got a spot picked out for you, Roy and Becky and Scott. Yeah, we're in a red flag warning right now. Yeah, I saw that, Rob, and I was looking at the Arizona wildfire map. There's a number of fires up there. And I see the Forest Service is even posting illegal campfires that they run across up there. And I think they probably have everything flagged off and signs put up, no fires allowed. They're pretty strict on that. And I guess you can actually get fined if you get caught. Big Lakes area around Show Low is still on fire bans too, yeah. Yeah, Show Low has a lake right in the middle of it. They're surrounded by housing areas. Another beautiful place to camp. I do it all, cargo van to a fully self-sustained beast on wheels. Yeah, it's looking good there, Van Life Biker. Shoalo and Pine Top are beautiful places. Yeah, they are. That's one of our favorite go-tos. There's Black Canyon Lake up there is our favorite camping spot. We actually go up there and boondock. I've got about 750 watts of solar on the RV, and we can park in the trees and watch the horses walk through the campground. It's really cool. It's my happy place. Oh, okay. Tim has a lot of BLM boondocking areas up where he's at. Okay, Roy, thanks for stopping in. I know you've got a live coming up. So Roy and Becky's Travels does a live stream most every day. So stop by and check out their live stream. It's usually a good time, and you can see what they're up to and where they're going. Happy to help anyone in my comments. Yeah, so Van Life Biker is willing to help anybody that has questions on his build. That's right. Yeah, you guys stayed in Shoalo this past winter. Wow, we're coming up on an hour here, so I'll cut this off unless anybody has any questions. So, Tim, thanks for being here. Everybody, Van Life Biker, Scott, Roy, and Becky, everybody who stopped in. Rob, retired vet, thanks for stopping in. Van Life Biker. Of course, Roy and Becky. Traveling Merton and Sue in Massachusetts. Looking forward to seeing you guys continue to learn and have fun in an RV. And you had a rental, as I recall. You guys planning on maybe purchasing one, or are you going to continue to rent for the time being? It's a great way to learn, not just hooking up RVs, but what you like as far as the size of an RV and the floor plan and that sort of thing. It's a great way to do it, very smart way to do it. A good conversation, Steve. Thanks, Linda, for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. And Kenneth Fordman, also known as Kenneth Oakes, has a great channel. Got to meet him down here in Quartzsite. All right, Van Life Biker, almost 40 years in construction, a licensed union wireman, subtech. Substation tech? That's kind of what I did at the electric co-op. I was a substation tech for many years. We'll have to talk some more, Van Life Biker. All right. Tell Oki we miss her. That's my sister Tanya up there in Iowa. Tanya, thank you, sister. Love you to the moon and back. So hope you and Monty are doing well up there. I know you're enjoying a lot of rain. And when you're done with it, would you mind sending some down here to Arizona? Appreciate it. Okay. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm going to start my exit video here, and we'll see you next time.